Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So, today I am going to teach a very interesting topic from fraction. The name of the topic is Simplification of Expressions Involving Fractions and Decimals. So, before I start this topic, I am going to explain to you all the Bodmas rule. So here, students, B stands for bracket. Now there are four types of brackets which we have to use while solving simplification of expressions involving fractions and decimal. The first bracket we say the bar bracket, followed by curved bracket, then curly bracket, and the last one is the box bracket. Once again I am saying B stand for bracket in Bodmas rule. The first one is the bar bracket, followed by curved bracket, then number 3 is curly bracket, and number 4 square bracket. Now O stands for off. So over here the application will be multiplication. So instead of off, we have to write multiplication while solving the sum, followed by D stand for division, then multiplication, addition and subtraction. So let us take one example. Example number 1. So in first bracket or inside the curved bracket, the fraction is given 1 by 2. Divide by 4 by 5. Bracket close. Multiply by 4 by 7. So student, before we solve this sum, we need to analyze two things: the fraction inside the bracket and its application, and the fraction outside the bracket. So we can see over here there are two applications. One is inside the bracket, we have to do division followed by multiplication. So what we can see over here, when we apply the Bodmas rule, here we find two applications. One is division followed by multiplication. So let us solve the sum. So first I am going to solve the fraction which is written inside the bracket. So 1 by 2, since it is division, we need to change the sign. Opposite of division is multiplication, and when we are doing this, we need to write the reciprocal of the fraction written on the right hand side. So 4 by 5 reciprocal will be 5 by 4. And the fraction outside the bracket remains same, 4 by 7. Now we need to check whether we can apply reduce to the lowest term. But what we can see over here, we cannot reduce any of the number. So what I am going to do, I am going to just multiply the numerator and the denominator. So 1 into 5 will give me 5, and the denominator 2 into 4 will give me 8. So what I have done, I have removed the bracket and I have to multiply with the next fraction, that is 4 by 7. Here we need to apply the reduce to the lowest term, which is very important in fraction chapter. Reduce to the lowest term, where we need to know the rule and we need to apply those rules in the sum. So reduce to the lowest term, we need to apply. So what we can see over here, students, whenever we are going to reduce any number, we can go with the numerator and denominator, as well as we can crisscross and reduce, but we cannot reduce any number side by side. So these two number can be reduced. Which rule will going to apply over here? Test of division rule number 2, because both the number are even in the ones place. So what we can do, we can reduce this number by 2 times table. So it will be 2 2s are 4 and 2 4s are 8. Again we can reduce 2 1s are 2 2s are. So in the numerator what we are getting? 5 into 1. And what about the denominator? 2 into 7. So here the answer is 5 by 14. 5 by 14. So this is the way we need to solve the sum following the Bodmas rule. We need to know the fraction very well, different kinds of fraction. Now over here, if I check what type of fraction is here, like 1 by 2. While doing the sum, students, we need to revise our previous knowledge. 1 by 2 is a proper fraction. What about 4 by 5? 4 by 5 is a improper fraction. Again, 4 by 7, it is a proper fraction. So what we have done, we have revised the fraction. We need to identify the fraction, what kind of fractions are there. Then we need to apply the Bodmas rule, checking the application, what are the different applications are there in the sums. Then we need to apply the reduce to the lowest term. So this way, when we solve the sum, the topic for today is simplification of expressions involving fractions and decimal. So what is happening over here? Though in this sum there is no decimal, but there are certain sums there will be decimal, when you need to know the rules which are involved in the decimal. Now let us move to the next example. Example number 2. Example 2. So let us check the sum now. Two by 3 of first bracket 5 1 by 6 minus 4 3 by 8. So student, we need to identify the fraction so that this way we can revise the different fractions. So 2 by 3 is a proper fraction. After that, what we can see over here, application is there of, then here one mixed number is there, or we can say mixed fraction, that is 5 by 6 minus 4 3 by 8, another mixed fraction. So here we have to be very careful while solving the sum. So let us start. Whenever we will start solving the sum, we need to put the equal to sign. So 2 by 3 In place of, we will write multiplication. Now we need to change this mixed number or mixed fraction into improper fraction. So let us find out what will be the value of this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So what we have to do over here, students, we have to multiply 5 into 6 plus 1. So 31 by 6 minus 4 is a 32 plus 3. So the answer will be 35 by 8. Next step, this is step 1. Step 2, we will write 2 by 3. Now here we have to be very careful. When there is addition and subtraction, we need to find out the LCM. LCM full form is lowest common multiple. So we need to find out the LCM of 6 and 8. So in previous class we have learned how to find out the LCM of 6 and 8. Let us find out. We'll go with 2 3s are 2 4s are. Each and every working, this is the rough column. So we need to show the rough column, rough work. Again 2 times. And followed by 3. So what is the LCM we are getting over here? LCM is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So 24 is my LCM. We need to find out the LCM with prime factorization method. So there are different methods. In my previous video I have shown you all different kinds, how to find out HCF with different method, then how to find out LCM with different method. So these are very important. We need to know, because in higher classes whenever we are solving any sum, application of LCM and HCF is very important. So whenever there is fraction sum, we need to find out the LCM. So let us write the LCM over here. LCM is coming 24. So 6, how many times 24? 6 4s are. So we need to multiply by 31. So the result will be 124. 8, how many times 24? 8 3s are 24. Then we need to multiply by 35. The answer will be 105. Now students, over here sometime we get confused how to calculate or find out the value of these numbers. The application over here, first when we are going with 24, 6 how many times, when I am saying it is actually division which is happening. 6 how many times 24? That is 4 times. So what I am doing, the application is division. After that I am multiplying by 31. So the answer is 124. Same thing over here. 8 how many times 24? What I am doing, I am dividing. Then I need to multiply by 35. So the answer is 105. Now let us move to the next step. 2 by 3 into 124 minus 105. What is the answer? The answer is 19. 19 by 24. Now let us move to the next step. Here we need to check whether the number can be reduced or not. So what is the application over here? Reduce to the lowest term. So what we can see, we can reduce in crisscross manner. 2 ones are 2 12s are. So what is the answer? In the numerator we are getting 19 and in the denominator 12 3s are 36. So this is the final answer. So again, if we analyze the sum, fraction is there, we need to convert the mixed number into improper fraction, then we need to find out the LCM. Now there are different application is happening, reduce to the lowest term is happening, we need to show the rough work, how to find out the LCM. So these are very much applicable in this sum. While solving the sum, we have to be very careful with our basic calculation, addition, subtraction, the rules for LCM we have to know. So these sums have to be very careful, and you need to concentrate and apply the rule in correct manner. Now before I end the class, I am going to put up 2 simple question on the screen, and you all will solve it, and in the comment box you all can write and send me the answer. So this type of question might come in your MCQ. Nowadays MCQ is very important, so I'm putting up 2 MCQ question over here. MCQ full form is multiple choice question. MCQ question number 1. If 3/4 of a number is 12, then the number is, now there are 4 options. We all know that in MCQ we get 4 options, and you have to choose the correct option and write the answer. So the first option is given 9, second one 16, third one 18, and fourth one 32. This is MCQ number 1, followed by MCQ number 2, (0.35) divide by 0.7. 0.35 divide by 0.7. Again there are 4 options given. First one is 50, second one 5, third one 0.5, and the fourth one 0.05. So these are the 2 MCQ questions I have put up on the screen for you all, so that after solving these 2 questions, the answers are given, the options are given, you can solve and check the options and write the answer in the comment box. I hope you all have understood today's topic, simplification of expressions involving fractions and decimals. So in future I am going to come up with more videos so that your mathematics become interesting and you love and follow this channel. Give likes, subscribe my channel. All of you, take care of yourself. Thank you.